Hi guys, welcome to Let's Learn and Entertain channel. So today 15 minutes video learning topic is how to partition the hard drive and how to merge that hard drive, how to merge two hard drive into a single hard drive, and how to format and how to do quick format and full format. What is the difference? So these are the things we are going to see in that video. So if you buy new laptop, you can laptop or PC, you can get one hard drive that there is no partition will be there, only one drive will be there. You have to partition yourself manually based upon your usage and how much drive you want to utilize. So for that you have to go to File Explorer in the Task Manager. If you go here, you can see File Explorer. Click on that. Otherwise, you can press just Win key plus E. It will open the File Explorer. So in the left side panel, you can see this PC. Then right click on that PC and you can go to Manage. So if you go to the manage, you can see computer management module will open. So in that you have to go to the storage, then disk management. If you click that disk management, it will show list of disk available space and unavailable memory in the hard disk. So if you go to this PC, you can see I have already 4 partitions there. So first one is 142 GB, then second one is 19.5 GB, third one is 195 GB, then fourth one is 98.6 GB. So this E drive having more memory, 162 GB. So I can partition this drive into two. So if you buy new laptop, only the C drive will be there. You can do the same steps for the C drive. Now I'm splitting that E drive into two hard drive and two partition. So let me do that. So nothing, you can just find out which drive you want to split. You have to do partition. So you can click that drive, that cross lines will be there, then it has been selected. Right click on that and you can shrink volume. So it will query and it will display some dialogues. What it will do, it will check for how much space can allocate for maximum space can allocate for new drive. So it will show total memory. So all the things will be in megabyte. So it will show how much MP can allocate for new drive. So totally nearly 166 GB can allocate. So its memory is 195 memory 195. So other things are having data, so it maximum can allocate 166 GB. So you can enter manually how much GB you want to allocate. So it won't allocate the new drive, it just unallocate the memory. I'll show how it will happen. So I want to allocate a new drive with 50 GB. So 50 GB, this means 50 GB. So I am shrinking that volume. So you can see here. So 50 GB has been unallocated. So this is the unallocated space, in that you can create a new drive. So shrink that volume, then you can get some unallocated space. In that you have to create a new volume. So in that just right click, new volume, then next. Then in that you can create in the unallocated space, if you want to create two partitions also, you can make it as a 25. Now I want to create only one partition, one more partition. So I am keeping 50 GB. Then you can manually you can select the label for that identifier for that drive. By default it is G because C is there, D is there, E, F, and it is making G now. So you can change the letter also. So by default G, I am giving default one. Next, and it will ask for the file format, what type of file format you have to maintain. So I am giving NTFS. So you can give the name for that particular partition. I am giving a name as personal data, and you can want to format the drive, you can click this one. Then if you give next, and it will show overview, and you can, if you give finish, it will format the drive quickly and it will create the drive. You can, once created, you can see one pop-up from the Windows on the right bottom. Personal data has been created. So if you go to this PC, you can find one new drive for us to use. So it is nearly 50 GB. Suppose if you don't want to use that, you want to merge that space drive with another drive, that also you can easily do that. I'll show how to merge this G drive again into the E drive. Similar to that, if you are facing some memory issue in the C drive, if you want to extend that one, you can do the same step for C drive also. So most of the application will occupy the C drive, so memory will get finished, so it will fill quickly. So if you extend that memory using this method, now I am going to extend the memory of E drive. So go to same right click this PC and manage. So when you are going to on the source drive, source volume will be there. If you want to use this memory to you have to move this memory to any other drive, you have to take the backup of your data from this drive to another drive, because while it is merging to another drive, the source drive will be formatted completely, so you can't revert back the data. So you can take backup. If you kept any files, you can take backup of that. So that is the only thing. And you can go to the computer management, disk management, then identify the drive which you are going to clear. So this is a G drive. Right click on that and delete volume. So it will show warning as I told now. Deleting this volume will erase all the data on it. Backup any data you want to keep before deleting. Do you want to continue? Click yes. So you can see it has been unallocated. Those memory will be unallocated. Now I am going to merge this unallocated memory into the E drive. So if you click E drive and right click on that, you can see one options like extend volume. Click on that, right click. So in the whole R drive, how much memory can extend, it will show how much it can. So you can manually type the memory also. So I'm going to merge full memory which is available as unallocated. Next and finish. So that G drive has been gone. Now that E drive having get back the new memory, means that that new drive has been deleted and that memory has been added to the added to the E drive. So this is the method to merge two drives in the system. And now we saw two things, how to split the drives, split the partitions, and how to merge that partitions in the hard drive. So normally two types of format will be there. If you right click on the drive, you can see format option. If you click on that, so it can show quick format. If you remove that, it will do slow format, means full format. So what is quick format, what is slow format means? Quick format will just erase the data, it will delete the data from the computer. It won't fully clear the volume. So if you do quick format, still you can retrieve the data from the particular drive using some softwares. So if you do that quick format, it is not format, it's just deleting the data from the drive. So if you do full format, so once it will take some delay than quick format, but it will completely erase the digital data from the particular drive. So this is the difference between quick format and full format. So if you are going to exchange your laptop or PC, then you can do the full format of all the drive, and you can exchange that. So your sensitive data or personal data can't be recovered by anymore at any cost. So if you do quick format, if you are using that laptop and if you want to do erase a particular drive, you can use the quick format. So this is a scenario you can use when you can use quick format and when you can use full format. There is no other difference between quick format and full format. That's in case. Please subscribe for the channel. You will get more 15 minutes learning videos. So you will get a notification if you subscribe, and if you click the bell icon near after subscribe the channel. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching the video.